nigga, that damn shot by DeRozan. Post his. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. But we about to talk about this game. Bulls win this game by two. Bulls win this game by two. I got a ton of mixed emotions right now, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and warn y'all, y'all not gonna like me. Y'all not gonna like me today. But I'm gonna go ahead and just speak this truth real quick. Um, First of all, let me go ahead. Forget the individual player stats. I don't really give a damn. Let me go ahead and say that shot by DeMar DeRozan was bullshit, but it's the kind of bullshit you want on your team. There's no way he should have made that fucking shot. Let's be real. Even so, if you go check on IG, Zoe sitting there talking about you didn't even see the fuck. He basically joking around. He happy, but he like, bro, you didn't even see the clock. Be real. You didn't even see the clock until it was like, oh shit, and then you got it. You just hoisted it. That shot was godlike. that shot was fucking godlike. I don't have a reaction other than I gotta get that man his props for that fucking shot. Cause if this had been Zoe, I would be over here like, Zoe, you know what I'm saying? DeMar DeRozan pulled that shit off, and I'm just like, that's a real nigga. That is a real nigga. Still want to trade that nigga, but still, that's a real nigga. The price of the bag going up. Let's go ahead and trade this nigga straight up for Karl Anthony Towns and Nikola Vucevic. I mean, not Vucevic, but Nikola Jokic. Let's go ahead and do it. You know, hey, we win the games, game winning threes right here. You know, but take a deep breath. Let's talk about this shit. Here's the thing, people. This was a terrible game by the Bulls. This is a terrible game by the Bulls. Shit wasn't sweet at all. At all. Yes, we got the number one seed. Zach won 6 games for the first time in his career ever in life, I believe. I don't think he even won 6 dating back to his high school and all the other shit. So that cherry for him done been popped, right? Cool. But this is a Pacers team. They missing Malcolm Brogdon and a couple other people. But this is a Pacers team that beat us before. And we're better than them. We're just clearly better. But if you go look at the stats, they're like, and it's crazy. I was just saying this shit in the chat. I was like, look, man, if the Bulls don't win the rebounding war, they have to be superhuman scoring the ball. They weren't superhuman scoring the ball. They were supposed to legit lose this game. By all intents and purposes, if you watch that game from start to finish, they should have lost this game. They literally stole one. If you go look right now, Bleacher Report has the video of that shot in the celebration after that. Towards the end, you see Rick Carlisle walking off, my old Mavs coach, salty than a some bitch, salty than a some bitch, mad at a motherfucker. But let's talk about this, man. Look, we took like 27 threes and made 12 of them. It's like 40 something percent. They took like 31 threes, and I can't remember how many they made. It wasn't as much as us. I think it was like eight. Okay. So we had like 44% shooting from three, and they were like, I can't remember. I think it was like 28, 26%. It was something atrocious. That's number one. The field goal percentages in general were about even. I think they had like 43 or 44. We were like 41, 42. About even there, okay? We made more threes, okay? So there's the gap, there's the disparity. Threes versus, not making them, okay? Especially at a high clip. So what's next? You start looking at the rebounds, and they out rebounding us by like 16 total on the offensive glass, especially late in the game, and then for the game overall. Look, man, we won the game. We're number one in the East, okay? But this is why teams scare me when they can play size. What they did all game, and they were committed to this, we are going to attack your worst defenders. And they put the worst defenders in situations, Vooch, DeRozan, Zach, Kobe. Hell, that's pretty much your starting lineup. Put them on the strong side with the ball, make them guard, pick and roll. Did that the entire game. If they could keep it away from Derrick Jones and Javante Green and some of these other guys, cool. I think the early game had something to do with it. Zach and DeRozan just were not hitting shots that they normally would. Kobe was hitting shots tonight, and he was hitting to this evening, and he's a great reason why we hit the threes that we did hit. I think he's responsible for like 5 or 6 of those threes by himself. Let me go ahead and give him a clap. But here's, bro, think about this. This is a team that wants to tank versus a team who is top in the league. Okay? Team that wants to tank versus team that's top in the league. And you're down in the last 13 seconds of that game. And you only need a 2 to win, by the way. Your guy that you went to go sign this offseason and paid $28 million got the ball. And he's dribbling the air out the ball, and he's like trying to get a pick and roll, trying to run something. And he's, unbeknownst to him, is the actual time on the clock. And he just so happened to look and saw it and was like, oh, I got to shoot. And just one legged throw it up. And it went in. And he missed all his threes today, except that one. We lost on the boards. That will lose us games in the playoffs. We really missed Zoe and Caruso today. And maybe Alfonso McKinney as well, because size. I mean, the last couple minutes of the game, they were getting offensive rebound after offensive rebound after offensive rebound, and it was just like, bruh. Like we like It goes back to what I told you guys. Rebounds in possessions for an opposing team or extend possessions and milk the clock. As they're getting 2 and 3 rebounds, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, somebody gonna be left open for a shot. And there were some plays when people were left open for some shots because of it. And I'm just saying, if they're milking, like, this is taking time off the clock, there's not a lot of time to work with. This is going to be hell. Because at the end of the day, they know we can go at Vooch and attack the rim all game. You guys have no rim protection. And without Lonzo and Caruso, y'all have no frontline defense. Y'all have no point of attack defense. Period. And they did this. And this is eventually why they ended up, what was it, 106 to 105? Think about this. To win this game, it required DeMar DeRozan, with the last 13 seconds left, and absent-mindedness to just unconsciously just have to hoist up a three that happened to go in for us to win. I'm not saying that this scenario couldn't happen in the playoffs, but what are the real chances that that happens and ends the way it does? This team got mad hoes. And no, I'm not saying hoes like, motherfuckers be out on the street selling, bodies. I ain't talking about like that. I'm talking about hoes. Like you did one in the ground, to bury your hopes and dreams and shit. Because that was the Indiana Pacers. And they're trying to tank, or they're at least trying to lose. Winning isn't in their future. And they won the boards. And we couldn't stop them. We happened to make more threes. Whoop-de-fucking do. DeMar DeRozan goes out there, hits a miracle of a shot. And I would be interested to see the analytics that says the chances of that shot going in. And I bet it's probably like less than 1%. I mean, we'll take it. We're number one. Okay? We got the best record in the East, albeit because we're tied with Brooklyn because we won the first 2 games. By the way, we're playing them soon. They're coming up on the schedule. Oh, by the way, we got Washington tomorrow. No Lonzo, no Caruso, no Alfonso McKinney, no Tony Bradley. Don't expect any of them back before Monday. Okay? That was put out earlier in case you didn't get the memo. We'll go ahead and give that to you guys. None of them traveled. None of them are coming out of protocols at least before Sunday. They said they don't expect anybody to clear until after Saturday. Okay? We got Washington tomorrow. I mean, this is a recurring thing for me. Like, if this and this is why I have the mixed emotions right now, because there's a part of me that's like the basketball player's like, yes, late game shot, yes, 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 like holy, that's the part of me that's going crazy, like yes. There's the part of me that's just a basketball guy, and I'm just sitting there thinking like, they should have lost this game. And then there's the part of me that's also doing a video that's like, if that shot misses, there's no joyous occasion to be had in the beginning of this. What I would be giving to you guys would just be cutthroat what it is. But I have to I feel like I gotta temper some of that back just for the simple fact that like they won a fucking game. It's just a fucking great team. Like, it's almost very hard to critique them, although I'm not one that's gonna shy away from critiquing. It's very hard to critique them when they still won. But I mean, come on, man. let's be real. If you watch this game, none of you thought DeMar DeRozan was going to make that shot. None of you thought, first of all, none of you probably thought we were even going to be in that situation for that to even matter, to even get to that point. But then for him to go down there and make that shot, despite Zach had 4 points at halftime. Again, like I said, this is a 2 o'clock game. Do you expect, or do I expect them to be, you know, in rhythm or in a normal playing space? No, that's a huge time difference. You got to get your body going at a different flow. But they won the game. So they won the game. And at the end of the day, W's and L's matter. But when we get to the playoffs, and we got to match up with a team like Cleveland, who got 3 7-footers, and we got to be a presence, or we got to find somewhere to have a presence on the board. Or you got Giannis who could go out there and get 40, 20, and 7, like whenever the fuck he wanted. And there's no fucking answer for him. Or you got to go deal with KD, albeit they have no rim protection. So to me, it's a more even match. But Kyrie's coming back, so it kind of tips it into their favor to me. Like, and then there's Miami, who's got tons of experience. The East ain't open. Yes, the one seed, like we need to have, like, it's getting to a point, people. It's one seed or bust. And let me explain why. If we get the one seed, that means whatever team we're playing is not going to be very good. We're going to likely win that matchup and go on to the next round. Okay? That's when it begins to get tricky. Are you playing Miami? Are you playing Cleveland? Or, by luck of the draw, do you end up with the Bucks or the Nets? Ultimately, what you want to happen is you want it to be set up so that Brooklyn has to play the Bucks in the second round again. And if they have to play each other in the second round, you get the winner. Hopefully it's Brooklyn. If Brooklyn wins, you match up better with them. You can get to the finals. If it's Milwaukee, and that also is, factor in, do we beat Miami or Cleveland if we have to play them, or Philly, who has Joel Embiid, and we clearly don't have an answer for him. Because, see, that 106 to 108 is a playoff score to me. It is a playoff level score to me. And there was a point in the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter, where the score was 99 to 94. When possessions become harder to come by, that's where that disparity of 16 to 17 rebounds comes in. This is why I am always so critical about that. But I get it. Okay? DeMar DeRozan hit a hell of a shot, man. A hell of a shot. He hit a fucking hell of a shot. Kobe had a good game. Okay? Vooch has been playing phenomenal and has been the Vooch that everybody expected. Maybe he has come out of the slump. Okay? Then again, we're playing teams that kind of suck, but hey, he did it against Miles Turner and Sabonis, who are basically two centers, essentially. And so, I mean, he did it against Clint Capella. Like, there are matchups there that say Vooch has come out of his slump now. Matt Thomas came in off the bench, knocked down some shots. You had contributions from everybody on this team today. This was a team win, despite the fact that DeMar DeRozan hit the late game shot. But I'm not happy about this win. Okay, I lied. I'm not happy about this win in terms of what more than likely should have happened. I am happy about this win being a Chicago fan and a Zoe fan and what this means for us. Because this also means Zoe has a number one winning record for the first time in his career as a professional. DeRozan is used to this. He did this back the year before they traded him for Kawhi, I believe. If it wasn't that year, I think it was 2017. I think it was Zoe's rookie year. But they had the one seed at one point, so this is nothing new to him. Orlando has never had that, but Vooch has been in the playoffs. He understands winning. But most of this team, this is the first time they've gotten together. Well, let me not say gotten together. This is the first time they're experiencing true winning like this. You know, Derrick Jones has been in the playoffs before because he was with Dame in Portland. Okay, we just signed Jordan Bell, ex Golden State Warrior, Alfonso McKinney, ex Golden State Warrior. They know about winning because they've been around Steph and those guys. They were brought up with Steve Kerr. So they've been around what winning looks like. But for a lot of these guys, this is their first time winning. It's the first taste of getting these W's, right? And I can only imagine if we had lost this game, it'd be business as usual. But now you got to sit there and say, Chicago's number one in the East. Are the media outlets going to talk about them now? You can't hide from us now. And I say us as if I'm one of them. But you can't hide from the Bulls. They're there now. They're there. Also, I want to alert you guys to something I saw. I don't really know what to make of this. I'm not trying to speculate, but I want you guys also, while you're going to go take a look at that video of Bleacher Report that they posted of the end of the game, I want you to look at Zach LaVine's body language because I have my thoughts, but I don't want to speculate what those thoughts could be. And for a person who maybe has played ball at a higher level or a more winning program that I've ever participated or been around, maybe they can shine some light on this. But I'm not sure if that was shock at the end of the game, the way he reacted, or what. But he kind of seemed to be in a different place. Maybe he was still upset at the fact that he had a poor game. Maybe he was reflecting on the fact, like, wow, I really don't have to do it all. Like, if I didn't score 40 or more last year, this is a game we lose. Or maybe it's something else. Maybe he is coming to grips with the fact that maybe this ain't my team anymore. Because DeMar DeRozan is clearly the best player. I hate to say it myself, but at this point, DeMar DeRozan is better. And this is despite the fact that Zach can play a little bit of on-ball defense. DeRozan is better. I don't know. But that's something to keep your eyes on. Maybe it's nothing. You know, and that's why I don't want to overreact to that. But everybody else ran and rushed up on DeMar, showed him love. But Zach kind of just untucked his shirt and was just like, but you be the judge, okay? I don't know if you guys peeped that, but that's what we do here, or that's what I do here. I always look at the things and try to point out stuff. Maybe you didn't see it, maybe you saw it, and maybe you were looking to see if I would comment on it. Sometimes I miss things, sometimes I don't. But hey, go back and look, man. Tell me what you think. because he definitely had a bad game. I mean, he turned it up in the second half a little bit more, but it's fucking insane, man. Bulls are top for first place, people, which means Zoe has the number one record in the East. And the taste of victory is oh so good. All those years we spent supporting the brother and saying, okay, we know he can be a part of winning. And people are gonna say, well, he ain't played the last couple of games because of COVID. Who cares? Zoe was the most durable guy on the roster up until he just got COVID. And he was heavily contributing to our record before then. So the majority of those wins belong to him, along with some of those losses too. But there were people that says he couldn't be a point guard at an NBA level. There's people that were saying he can't run pick and roll. There are people saying he can't shoot and do all this other stuff. His defense wasn't good. Based on LeBron metrics, and yes, that's an actual metric system, he's the number one point of attack defender in the league, with Caruso right there behind him. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I'm gonna go run to the store, get me some alcohol, and drink on the way to a new year. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening and happy New Year's to you and happy holidays to everybody here. Talk to y'all later. Peace.